I have to talk very quietly because this mummy has been sleeping for 2,300 years, and I don't know about you, but I do not want to wake her up. If you're in downtown Kalamazoo and you're looking for a place to eat, look no further than Mackenzie's Bakery.
I want to give some people some encouragement because this is really hard. Great job, great job. High five. You're on TV, high five.
This is my last shave before starting No Shave November. It's been about 5 years since I last tried to grow a beard, so this should be interesting. Marcy, we've all heard about the selfie, which I'm gonna do right now. Gotta get the beard in there. All right, looking good. But what about the unselfie? And according to the groundhog, we have 6 more weeks of winter. That's 42 days, 1,008 hours, 60,480 more minutes left of dealing with this.
Moves that we do is we do a step slide with a clap. And then we do a little booty shake. We're gonna get down low.
I've never done this on the news before.
All right, then we're gonna step out right, left, going forward. We always face you.
Right.
So when we say right, we mean you're right.
Okay, I'm dyslexic, so we'll see.
Got it.
Got it.
Being a fearless reporter, I got strapped in and took the plunge. Here's the video showing my reaction. Do you ever just want to get away from it all for a day of pampering and relaxation? Well, I found out you may not have to go further than your own hometown.
So it's kind of like a whack-a-mole kind of game, but much more physical.
We may fill this with a little bit of extra water when you get here, but you'll go over it. Perfect. Yes, it's working. Nice. Nice job, Aaron.
Everyone hopes this royal visit will continue the strong bond that already exists between our two countries. Go to the road tripping section to find out more about Jellystone Park.
And there's grapes just flying, right?
Oh,
all over the place.
They're everywhere.
It's getting pretty slimy and juicy in here.
We stand away.
Rushing about, the yelling, the screaming for help. If somebody's doing that, they're not in imminent danger, because if they've got the ability to scream, that means that they're breathing.
Oh, that's great.
And there we go. I mean, so since we're doing a competition, whose looks better? Our judges are taking a look.
Marcy is it because it's actually a bubble.
Yeah, mine kind of looks like a brain. I've gotten lots of great feedback about my beard, so I do thank you for that, but it is time to return to Clean Cut Boy Next Door. Don't fret, I am planning a big send-off for my beard at Jude's Barbershop in Kalamazoo. I sat down in a chair and went under a cape for the shave of a lifetime. Jude's Barbershop on West Main is one of the few places that offer the lost art of straight razor shaves.
They're definitely becoming a lot more popular. The No Shave November thing is a very big thing right now, and now that everybody's taking it all off, they come in here to get it done, kind of pamper themselves a little bit.
First we started with electric trimmers and then went to the real deal. My face was shaved 7 times with a straight razor, with lots of lather and hot towels in between.
The benefit is that you get a really close shave, and then on top of it, you also get to relax for a little while. It's nice having someone else do the shave for you instead of you getting up and doing it. It doesn't feel as much like a chore anymore.
After an hour under the blade, my transformation was complete. There I am.
Feel better?
Yeah, looking fresh.
Good deal.
Men's grooming is going beyond shaving. Research shows that guys are spending more money on looking sharp.
With the haircuts that are getting longer, it takes a little bit more time in the morning instead of just throwing gel in and kind of going. So I've definitely noticed guys taking more time to make themselves look better and more presentable and more clean cut.
Stylists are trained to use straight razors with the precision of a surgeon. Doing a shave is also a time for them to take a breather.
I really enjoy it. It's nice when you have a busy day and you get a face shave, you can kind of slow down a little bit because you have to really focus on your client, make sure you're taking your time with them.
In Kalamazoo, Aaron Dimick, News Channel 3. Holland, Michigan, the only place in the U.S. where you can see this happen. The Dutch dancing is a big part of a very unique event.
Tulip time is a celebration of our heritage.
tulips and our fabulous community. Dutch dancing is really an integral part of what we do. There's well over 60 performances throughout the week.
Hundreds of dancers start putting on their clogs in January, perfecting the steps before showtime in May. People from the community volunteer to clomp. A majority of them are local teenagers. For Caitlin Bunce, clomping runs in the family.
As a little girl, my mom was a Dutch dancer, and so was my sister in high school. So when I watched them dance, it kind of inspired me to dance also. I was looking forward to it when I got to high school.
They open a portal to history.
It's a folk dance, and it's got many different elements to it, representing the windmill and how a windmill turns and the wooden shoes. So that's really unique to the Netherlands compared to other countries.
The costumes are carefully researched, telling the story of Dutch life in the 1800s.
They just try to represent different provinces at the time. The land masses were not connected, so you see a lot of individuality in the different styles of costumes.
I traded in my boring old normal shoes to step into Dutch history, learning some of these dances. I'm told these are a size 15, so they should be the perfect size. I was taught some basic choreography that tells the story of courtship. After a few mistakes, I finally got it down pat. So, how do you think I did?
I think you did pretty good.
So, I feel pretty good about myself.
Good.
I think you made a Dutchman out of an Irishman.
Great, I'm glad.
This also goes beyond Dutch heritage.
Swells you with pride and to see the alumni and the high schoolers dancing together, just to get together as a community. It's just an exciting time for Holland, Michigan. They're
there during some of the most terrifying moments of your life.
It's obviously a very traumatic experience.
But trained firefighters using the latest rescue tools can help cushion the blow after a car crash. Firefighters in training from local departments are at LKQ Auto Parts in Kalamazoo.
This is the first time that they've had an opportunity to put their hands on the tools and actually go out.
LKQ donated some junked vehicles to be cut up. Firefighters use 3 different tools to reach a victim. Hydraulic devices that cut and spread metal, often called the jaws of life, and one that pushes apart large pieces of the vehicle.
They've been a part of firefighting and rescue for a long time. Cars are getting safer. They're using different materials, metals. It's more difficult to cut, and so our technology on the rescue side of it is constantly keeping up.
I suited up in firefighting gear to see how these tools operate. I had to make sure this pickup truck was free of glass.
Glass!
Then I got my hands on the cutter. You hold the heavy device with one hand, opening and closing the blades with the other. The sharp jaws twist and turn the metal until it snaps.
We always have them with us when we roll up to a vehicle accident. A lot of other vehicles, we are able to just, take a door off and the patients are coming out. But you always have, vehicles that are 30 years old out on the street, and those ones, tend to crumple up a little bit more.
After learning some basics, I went behind the wheel and got a first-hand look at this kind of rescue, this time as a victim. Firefighters conducted this like a real emergency. A driver pinned in a crushed car. We had multiple cameras set up, showing you all the action. First, they send someone in to take care of the victim.
Sir, you're gonna be okay. You just don't know what's going on, and you hear all this loud popping and ripping and tearing of metal. So we try and get someone in there, and all their job is to talk to the patient and keep them calm throughout the incident.
I was covered with a blanket as the glass shattered.
It's gonna be pretty loud, sir.
Crews went to work, cutting the vehicle away from me. A firefighter was there the entire time, holding me still.
Sometimes when you do have a spinal injury, we don't want to maneuver to the body.
Because I'm so tall, they had to cut and push the dashboard off my legs. Then, I was finally free.
Okay, we're gonna slide him up on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3, up! Good.
I walked away unharmed, but couldn't help think about what to do if this was a real crash.
First, don't panic. Don't freak out. We have highly trained people that are coming to get you. Listen to what the rescuers are telling you. We're going to give you direction. We're going to explain to you what's going on before we do anything. Every vehicle, every crash is different. It's just trying different techniques and figuring out the puzzle.